Procrastination. You can't seem to help it. You ever catch yourself in this feeling where your mind is holding yourself back from taking action the very moment you know what you need to do? Going to the library to study for that exam, emailing your coworker to set up that meeting to address items that are preventing your progress, packing your bags to go to the gym, pressing the checkout button on items you need to buy, getting off the couch to do things to keep your apartment clean. It's like your mind is telling you to wait, with the hopes that things might get easier. But instead, this feeling of resistance in your head grows and propagates throughout. You begin to create this space between knowing and doing. In school and life, there's often so much you want to do. Study hard for your classes, hang out with your friends, join extracurriculars that expand your technical experience, join extracurriculars that expand your social experiences, look for internships, spend time with family, work out, journal, sleep, at least enough. This list can go on and on. Some might say you have way too much on your plate, and perhaps that's true, but you feel the need to be ambitious, at least while you're still young and eager to discover your limits. At the end of the day, you find yourself able to accomplish most of these things, but you can't help but notice that it doesn't come without a cost. There's a feeling of burnout, discomfort, stress, suffering. You feel that in between each task, the problem does not lie in not knowing what to do, or who you are or who you want to be. But the problem lies rather in the habit of procrastination and deflection of the very thing you need, want, or should do. For some reason, a little part of you hopes that by holding off on immediate action, you're allowing time and space for things to possibly change. Maybe an easier path will present itself. Maybe you won't have to do this after all. Maybe there's a shortcut. Your instinct tells you that it'll take 3 days to study for that test, 2 years until that promotion, going to the gym 4 times a week, sending that text, 10,000 hours to master something. But you don't want to listen, at least not yet. This space between knowing and doing begins to expand. Alongside it, the feeling of discomfort and anxiety boils in your minds as you wait and wait and wait until you're hit with the truth again. The truth about what it will take. Except only now you've caused yourself to needlessly suffer throughout that process. You want to choose easy over what's right, short term over long term. During my time in university, and even now that I'm working, I struggle with this feeling a lot. Between balancing my engineering courses or my career with extracurriculars like dance, acting, YouTube, health goals, family, social life, there's usually not much room or time to procrastinate. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to portray an image or promote this idea that you should be constantly working hard, grinding nonstop, being super disciplined beyond belief. Because it's known that taking breaks, having mental health days to recharge, refresh yourself is essential to doing whatever you're pursuing in the long run. Resting helps not only with increasing your creativity, but keeping you motivated and ensuring that you are able to stay mindfully aware of who you are, where you want to be, without the worry of burning out. This is more so for those times you need to get work done, but your mindset seems to be working against you. Here are 3 things that I do every day to shorten that gap between knowing and doing. Ask yourself, what is the next smallest actionable step you need to do to progress towards completing that task? Resistance in the mind and body is generally because you feel overwhelmed and daunted by the size or complexity of the task at hand. By breaking things down into smaller, manageable steps, you make it easy for you to take action by justifying to your brain that it's not actually that bad or hard and that you can do it, no sweat. When I say small, it can be as small as you need. The step that I use to get myself to study for a class or prepare for an exam is to really just pack my backpack and pick out a coffee shop on the map that I want to try. Packing my backpack is easy enough, and having a coffee shop excites my sweet tooth. Plan out intentional, visible cues the night before a task is due to remind you what you need to do. This strategy involves doing a little prep work the night before so that you lessen the size of the task tomorrow, and you place visual cues in high traffic areas within your physical environment that can interrupt any lazy flows or thoughts or intentions to procrastinate that might come to your head. If I'm planning to work out in the morning, I will usually pack my bag and fill my water bottle and lay this all in front of my door, so that when I wake up, the first thing I see is everything laid out ready for me to go. Create accountability. There's the sense of pride, ego, and increased responsibility when you have accountability partners or structures in place that can help you take action. You can share out your goals with others, create and publish a schedule, or set deadlines and track your progress in a productivity app. Adding external accountability applies this pressure to kill away any internal resistance to procrastinate or deflect. I publicize on this channel that I want to post a new video every week. I also use Notion and productivity apps on my phone to track the progression of my tasks and the things I need to do. Ultimately, there are no shortcuts in life, at least none that are sustainable, safe, that lead to building a strong conviction, skills, and foundation in who you are and what you want to do. It's all about finding what works for you. And so opening up the floor, let's support one another and share with the community in the comments below what tools, resources, or strategies you found useful in helping you overcome procrastination and getting the thing you need to get done. As always, if you found value or enjoyment in these videos, it'd mean a lot to me if you could support this channel by hitting the thumbs up, saying hi in the comments, and subscribing for more content like this. Spotlight comment from this week comes from Raymond from Indonesia. Last week's episode, I shared out 4 mindsets to help validate feelings of insecurity, uncertainty, and how feeling lost can sometimes be a good thing in life. Thank you, Raymond, for being here and sharing out your perspective that negative emotions are a part of life that ultimately helps you to accept and grow. A great reminder to take a deep breath and to take things one at a time, and having trust that things will be all right. So thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week. If you made it this far in this video, comment below what your favorite dessert is. See y'all next week. Peace.